Now I'm doing it with my mind now. You know it?
اوكي.
Activate the recorder from mind. Now you said,
اعمل ريكورد برضه في نفس الوقت ولا مش لازم؟
for me, I activated my record to save your laptop.
اوكي.
Right? But next time you can do it, or the next session we can do it ourselves. You know how to do it. So here for 6 to 1, you said it's A, but it must be B. We are very sorry for you, but we need to know why. Always check the comparison here. What's the difference between all of them? So here, maybe less, well, maybe like that. So we test you for the confusing words, maybe like that, or maybe like that. Maybe like that, it's adverb, just like maybe, perhaps, probably. But maybe here it's helping verb, main verb. So if you make it like that, there is no verb. It's a fragment. But here it must be maybe, because we have here helping verb. Here we have main verb. And then the structure, we have then, and then we have less. We have adjective to describe the noun. You know, so B, it has no any problem. Here, there is no verb, so it's a fragment. Remember, I'm thinking about this is clause only because this is from boys. So this is a second clause. See, if I don't care about second clause because we test you only for the first clause, so why should I look here? This is very important. So now we test you here, we have maybe, so this is not verb, it's adverb. So here we have a problem, we have then. So the comparison must be then, THA. Even so in letter B, there is no.
عشان then أول حاجة أصلا.
So always limit your reading. We have from boys here, but we have complete sentence, comma, from boys, complete sentence, full stop, correct. We test you for the first clause. So don't look at the second clause. Unless you don't understand the sentence. So you can read anything to help you to understand. But you understand it, right? If here we have text records, here's the subject. And this subject is said maybe. Here we have subject, and then we have verb complete, and then the structure, there is no any mistake. That's one. Give us a letter B. Number 6 to take your time.
Where each.
So stick to stage and H, it's correct. Come on, number 3.
D.
Or 63 it's D? No, 63 it's A. What do you think it's D?
المفروض coming out with.
Okay, but طب let me help you. Always read the sentence from the beginning.
مستحيل تكون أو B أو C بس.
طب let's check. Why do you think it's D? That's a verb. Just look for it. فسازم solve, you see, coming out of Stack's head, يبقى the solve, and then present participle phrase, and then verb. So we have subject and we have verb. And then we have comma for at least no greater and funkier sound then, and then comma, and then present participle phrase. So to the end, so we have full stop, correct. If we have subject, we have verb, and then complements as phrases. If you choose letter D, there is no verb. What is a verb? So it lacks a verb, so it's a fragment, so it's wrong. Here it is the same. This is clause. And we delete the clause and the phrases to check it's a fragment or not. So if you delete this clause, will be no, there will be no verb. So it's a fragment, so it's a C again. Here it's the same, infused is past participle phrase. We delete it to find the subject and verb. If you delete it, there will be no verb again. So it's a fragment. Here we have the subject soul and then the verb have. There is no any mistake. Catch it? That is the point. So letter is the distance. That's one. Is it clear now?
Yeah.
Yes. And now let's revise something very important. Small thing. Together we need to check how this sentence is made. How is it made? Number 1, he said but as conjunctive adverb at the beginning. We can use it. And we can use comma or not, but don't care. He said but beyond the general. But this is called like prepositional phrase, and then comma, and then start your sentence. It was the people, their methods, and even the building itself. You see, all of these like inbound. And then between parentheses, this is non-essential information to describe what does it mean. And then that made, even the building itself, that made, يبقى here that relative pronoun. Relative pronoun, why? To connect all of these, you see? So it was the people and even. So remember here, this is part of and. But the building itself that made stacks one of the most exceptional recording studies of the era. Okay, but so where is the sentence? You see, where is the sentence right now? It must be like that. Look, you see, that is a sentence. And then we add non-essential information, and then we add clause, and then phrases. If it is non-essential between parentheses, and this relative clause, if this is your sentence. That's why, and this one, as you know, for preposition phrase. That's why. So there is no mistake. But the problem is, why do you have comma here? Because you start with phrase. Why do you have comma here? Because you are going to have compound list. Found? That's why. But so don't worry about how to know is it sentence or not. All of it sentence, not fragment. But it has many additional information. Now try for 6-4.
Who? Letter J.
So 64 letter J, it is correct.
No change.
65A, correct. Perfect.
عشان عمل كوما بط conclude.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
اللي هي H مش عارف معناها بس أظن هي بتبقى ضمن نفس.
466 must be letter J. Number one.
Invited.
Yes, if you find the verb, find the subject and object. So what is subject and object? From the beginning. Yeah, so here we have comma but, so we test you for the second clause. But this question tests you for content or the choice, ideas. So you must read the sentence from the beginning to the end. If you don't understand it, try to read before and after. But imagine you understand. So they know little about the music industry, so okay, but comma but they had open minds and collected. Yeah, so they, okay, but who are they? I said they again, okay, who are they? So you must go back to check who are they exactly. This is the content, find the subject. Just they did something and something. What did they do with the collaboration as object? Did they summon the collaboration? Convened or invited? They had
convened.
a convened here, just like you know, have convention. Convention means just like we agree about something. This means they agreed about this something. You see it? But it does not work. But let me help you. So do you know the word CON as prefix?
Eh?
You know the prefix CON. So when it tells you happened together. So CON always tells you about agreement. See that? Two things happen together.
They agreed
about something. But did they convene? Agreed about collaborations? They proved the collaborations? Or they had opened and invite collaboration from any source? So if I don't understand the content, follow their open door policy. Open door just means inviting one. Allow the unestablished or unconventional artist. You see, unestablished, it means not famous. Anyone can come to us. If I invite collaboration from all the sources or not. Yes, it is the best way. If I and invite collaboration, but they collective collaboration. How can we collect collaboration? Does not work. But for the
أيوه
context and the style and the tone and the text of style, it work for invite. And general English, we use it. You know it. يبقى what help you? The content of open minds, the content of open door policy, and that is why.
مم. بي ليفل بي أو ثانية مش بي هي بي إيه
So 6, 7, it must be letter A, but we need to prove why not B. He said delete. Delete what? The underlined only. Okay, but I must read all of it. It's the same sentence. It's a preface question. Just needs to remember it. All right.
دي أوكي
Yeah, if we delete, we will lose the meaning of the underlined in the sentence. So the underline helps you explain why talented artists would join a fledgling studio run managed by people with little experience in industry. Yes, he said often ignored by bigger studios. So anyone ignored by bigger studios, we invite him.
سؤال
If we invite anyone. This means why talent artists would join a fledgling studio. لا طب check the others. Suggest why unestablished and unconventional artists were overlooked by the more exclusive. How? It's not by exclusive.
أيوه أيوه صح
Invite everyone. Allow anyone. Establish.
Right.
Yes.
أنا قرأت أول اللي هو لغاية مور كده وبعدين خلاص
And that's why.
اسمه اللي فيها الكلمة اللي هي H صح؟
So 6, 8 would like to make it H,
مم.
and the H it is correct. Good catch.
سي لا إذا لا غلط صحيح هتكون دي لو كده لتر دي بس أنا مش عارف كده. لتر دي
Thank you, wish and the like.
دي
So you think 6, 9 it is letter D and the D it's correct. But it's not by shorter, it's better.
أيوه أيوه عشان اللي قبلها مش كومبليت واللي بعدها كومبليت عشان شلناهم بس
Dangerous.
بوث كان حاطط السمين
That is brilliant indeed. And we have something. What's that? Some students told me, why do we have when here? If you want to choose when as relative term,
يبقى يكون ليها علاقة بالقبل
before it must be complete. Because after it's complete, look, and where? But this one must be, but here it's a fragment. So how to use the relative pronoun after fragment? That's very important. A good catch, 17.
contributed. Well, contributed.
Let me help you quickly.
Okay.
The problem is about this comma.
Hmm.
If you choose A, you make it comma splice. This one subject يبقى complete or not. This part complete. يبقى this part must be not complete because you have comma. So if you make it A, you make it complete, comma, splice mistake, wrong. Here, if you said all of this subject and here verb complete again, comma, splice mistake again. Here, if you said contributed all subject, because as you know, the subject can be pronoun or noun. So if you make it J, you make it complete again. طب how complete here and comma and then complete again? يبقى complete, comma, splice mistake again. But letter H, contributing is present participle phrase, and the phrase is not complete. Now it can be. As I told you that we can use it like that, complete sentence, as you know, and then comma, and then add any phrase. So remember, any phrase or phrases. So this is horrible keyword. So here, this is phrases or clauses. But the problem with this comma. That is why. So here we test you what kind of subject. If I said all the pronoun only, without all what, it can be subject. If I said all of this, it can be subject. If I said all only, it can be subject. طب all where? طب ما هو here, present continuous tense correct. يبقى here we have subject, here we have complete verb phrase. يبقى F complete, يبقى so wrong. But here it's not. That's why. Let's jump.
letter C. C, B.
So you would like to make it letter C? So 7-1, it must be, no, it must be letter B. Sorry, my dear friend.
بس ليه محتاجين الكاميرا اللي بعد الاستوديو؟ يعني المفروض studio performance.
But let's prove together why be correct and why is wrong.
Okay.
All right, let's go. He said at most stages, this preposition phrase or not? Preposition phrase, start with preposition. So you need comma. So now we need the reason. What is this comma? Because you start your sentence with phrase or phrases, as we agreed. Phrase or phrases, comma, and then subject, verb, or complement. That means you need this comma. So without thinking here and there, wrong. Without looking here. You can prove this comma is wrong because this is preposition phrase. It's from previously. So why should you separate the preposition phrase from what it modified? So this means prove again. Why C and D wrong? Okay. Now A and B find any mistake. He said before the subject and worked. If you wanted to use comma here, you need to prove that after it must be phrase. Okay, but this is phrase. It's not a phrase related to something before. You separated this phrase from what it modified, like the performance worked from previously arranged sheet music. So this part related to what? This comment is called unnecessary to confuse the reader. That's why we should delete it. Letter A is wrong. Now, letter B, is it correct? Yes, this is comma for preposition phrase. And then we have subject, and then we have verb, and there is not any mistake to the end. All of it complete sentence, not fragment. So letter B, correct. That's why, my dear friend. Now I'm going to send you a new link. I am going to send you a new link until you answer 7-2. Come on.
Okay.